That's the loudest tone I've ever heard on this thing. Alright, you ready? Hole's open. There's no other tones around here. I'm gonna put the microphone, the headphones over the camera. Hang on. I want the camera to hear it. Listen to that. Nice, clean, crisp. 97, 95. Hang on, let these guys see. Wait. Here, let them ring it. Alright guys, welcome back to Mason Merc Metal Detecting. Today we're sitting in my vehicle waiting for some friends to show up. We got invited with some people we met almost a year ago actually. We met them on the beach that keeps on giving. We were filling our pockets with silver coins and these guys walked up to us, a couple nice guys. I've been waiting a long time to meet up with one of them. His name's Badger, and reason being is Mason and myself have been annihilating bottle dumps all year, and we keep popping these Badger Farm Creamery bottles out of the bottle dumps, and turns out this farm dates all the way back to 1877, and that is this guy Badger, his family farm. So we got 4 different Badger Farm milk bottles, and we are going to hand those over to Badger so he can have a piece of his family's history and distribute them amongst his family if he so chooses. But again, we do love these bottles, but they have no historical significance to myself and Mason, so we're going to put them in the hands they belong in. And hopefully we're also going to get out there in the woods and dig some history for you guys. We'll see what we'll see how many times we turn this camera on today. All right, I think they're going to be here soon. You know, I'm thinking for an invention, a simple thing. I think it'd be smart to kind of, like, you don't have to be on top
a perfect thing.
Stick together.
Put a clip here, and it would stay like this.
Alright, no idea what I just got. Mason's got a tone right in front of me. Not sure what that is. Huh, weird. Alright guys, I just kicked the snow and leaves to the side. So we got a 86, 87. Mason's got, it's a super tight little tone on the manticore. You can see the, you get anything? Let's see what number it is on Mason's, if he even picks it up.
Not picking it up.
Oh, maybe it's iron.
No, it's probably because I have.
Yeah, alright, I got it on. Let's see. Could be junk, but it was kind of deep. There was a tight little circle on the manticore on the 2D screen, and an 89. Oh, I'm already getting discouraged. Oh, it's little.
Nah.
What is it, a bullet?
Yep. Wait, what is that?
That was way too high to be a bullet.
What even is it? It's just a big piece of copper.
Could be silver though, let me see.
Weight.
Yeah, I do not have a clue what that is. But I tell you what, the thing sounded really good. Oh, it's a bullet. It's an old one though. Oh well. No, we'll keep trying. Thought it was gonna be something good. And out of that hole there, the old shotgun Willie. Shotgun head stamp. I hate these things, but I'll dig them all day. Alright. And right there I got my first old relic. Nothing spectacular, but it is an old ox shoe. That's a good sign. I like finding these. It means you're in an area where there's potentially going to be some old stuff. These oxen shoes date all the way back to the 1700s. This one's probably not that old, but again, probably an 1800s ox shoe. So alright, we'll keep searching. Alright guys, that hole right there, I got myself a little pony shoe, maybe a mule shoe. I think it's a pony though. It's an old one. That's a good sign. Usually when I find a horseshoe, I find something good after. Alright, we'll keep that. Alright, Badger with the first decent find. He got himself an old 1700 spoons. I forget what they're called. I think it's a Latin spoon or a Latin spoon. It's like L-A-T-T-E-N. We'll have to look it up, but I know there's like a maker's mark somewhere down here, but I think it's actually in the back of the bowl. These ones are different than the regular ones. That's cool. Great find.
Yeah, I'm glad we're starting to find.
Yeah. Yep.
All right, guys, real quick. I hate to interrupt the show, but I know what you're thinking. You're thinking a spoon. Oh, big deal. We find spoons all the time. Well, so do we. Mason and I have found like well over probably 100 spoons. We don't keep them all. We don't keep any of the iron ones, but we keep the ones that are like copper and brass and lead, pewter, all that stuff. But what Badger found there is actually pretty incredible find. It's not just any spoon. It is a Latin spoon. And again, you're thinking probably big deal, but keep in mind Latin spoons. So that spoon, that particular spoon that Badger found, probably came over across the ocean from England on a wooden ship, potentially in a pilgrim's pocket or something. That's how old we're talking. Those things, they do date back to the 1600s. And again, myself, Mason, we've dug plenty of spoons. We've dug, you know, we've even got some of these silver spoons. I would trade a silver spoon all day. We got a bunch of these lead pewter rat tail spoons, which are from the 1700s. We have the scallop ones. You know, just tons and tons of spoons. That's not all the spoons we have either. There's a lot more out in the garage I still need to go to. But I just wanted to read you guys a little info on that. Those spoons. So spoons are among the more common artifacts found in the old colony archaeological sites of the 17th century. You know, like Plymouth Plantation, all kinds of different places like that. Earlier spoons were usually made from Latin, an alloy which, according to the Oxford English Dictionary, is a mixed metal of yellow color, either identical with or closely resembling brass. From about the middle of the century onward, Latin spoons were tin-plated, which gave them a silvery appearance when new. And again, as the century progressed, so you would... the closest thing I don't have any Latin spoons. I might have to look through the boxes out in the garage, but this is like the closest thing to a Latin spoon. Only the Latin spoons would have a maker's mark right in the bowl. I think in the video I said it was on the back, but I was mistaken. It's actually right here. Badger was kind enough to send us some pictures of his spoon all cleaned up, and his does in fact have a maker's mark right in the bowl there, confirming that it is a again, either 16 or 1700 spoon. I won't take too much of your time, but again, to tell that, it's that weird fig shape they called it before spoons, you know, turned over to kind of what they are now, regular like bowl shaped. But we won't take too much of your time. We'll let you guys get back to the episode and wait till you guys take a listen to Troy here and see one of the most amazing finds I've ever heard about. All right, get back to the show.
All right, so real quick, we're just going to talk with Troy here. He made that was that January or December?
Late December.
Late December. Troy made a amazing discovery, one of the most epic coin spills that I've ever seen. You want to tell us what was in it?
Yeah, it had a lot of Civil War activity there, and you know, sometimes just getting the coil over it. You know, it's a place that's been hit before, but we kind of...
So you guys have been there many times, or?
Not too many, but it's been hit over the years. But
yeah.
We you know, kind of radiated out from where most of the folks had detected before, and it was funny. I turned on the coil 2 minutes later. Kind of bumpy, could have easily been a can.
Yeah.
But sometimes that's what a spill or a cache sounds like. It doesn't sound like a typical coin. And,
was that your first target of the day?
It was actually the second.
Oh, wow.
Because we walked to a different location, but Badger was still firing up his detector, and I was already kneeling, digging. And I go, hey, seated. And then another one, and started pulling them out. And in the hole, there were 20 coins.
Wow.
18 silver, two Indian heads.
That's crazy.
And they ranged from a trime all the way up to quarters. They were seated. There was one cap bust.
So a trime, a 3-cent coin, 3-cent silver coin, seated Liberty. How many seated Liberties were there?
The rest of them were essentially seated.
And they were quarters?
They were quarters, dimes, half dimes, and probably the rarest one of the bunch, which I didn't think too much of it, was a 20-cent Canadian coin.
Oh, wow.
And, the research I did on it was that it was so close to the size of a quarter and a British pound in the mid-1800s that they were giving the wrong change back, so people were frustrated. So the Canadian Mint pulled them back, melted them all down, so it becomes more rare. So,
yeah, that's awesome. That's a nice little piece of history there too. Thank you for that.
Yeah.
Well, congratulations on that awesome coin spill. We're going to throw some pictures up the screen so people can see that. I've never heard anybody dig anything like that. Awesome.
Yeah, appreciate it, man.
Hopefully 2025 has another one of those in store for you. Maybe today.
Yeah, one cache a year or a big spill. That's what I shoot for.
Yeah, nice. Awesome. What was that? Anything good? Shotgun head stamp, but that's a good number. It could have been a button. All right, we just dug something weird, and I'm thinking I've dug something like this before. It ended up being like the logo off a rifle scope. It was a loophole scope. I don't know what that is. I don't recognize it, but it's got a logo that we can use the Google lens on later. Let you guys know what it is when we show it right now. But we have no clue. All right, cool. The things we do to get on some new ground. And there's Doug over there working his way through. Just filming you having fun.
Yeah. I'm gonna take my hand.
Yeah. Oh, good. This is brutal. All right, we finally caught up with a badger. Look at that beauty. That is gorgeous. A complete shoe buckle. Wow.
Yeah, probably one of the best.
Yeah, that's
Found also.
It's got a complete tongue and shape. You can usually age them by the tongue and the prongs on the shape. That's probably 1700s, huh?
Yeah.
Wow, congratulations.
It might have been like 20 feet from the spoon.
Oh, really? You went back over there?
Yeah, yeah.
Nice. Good decision, obviously. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you.
Okay, guys, it's tomorrow is Mason's birthday, so I got a surprise out here in the woods. Finally got away from where I could bury it. It's going to be a screaming loud signal. It's a silver round from Australia with a message from his sister Lily and mommy Mark. Wishing him a happy birthday since they're not here with us. Sorry, I'm going to try and get him over here. Let's see what this thing's ringing up on the manticore. Should be a nice, good, loud tone. Check that. Okay. It's the loudest tone I've ever heard on this thing. Alright, you ready? Hole's open. There's no other tones around here. I'm gonna put the headphones over the camera. Hang on. I want the camera to hear it. Listen to that. Nice, clean, crisp. 97, 95. Hang on, let these guys see. Wait. Here, let them ring it. Check out that tone.
That's a good one.
All right.
Too. So this is where top of the hill was where the really nice intact shoe buckle, and then the two of the ones that were kind of rusted out were down at the bottom there. But this is a good location. Oh, cash? Geo? Something?
Happy B-Day, Mason.
Happy what?
Happy birthday, Mason. Yeah.
Okay, put this here. Do you put it here?
Read it and see what it says. Maybe whoever wrote you the note put it there.
Lily.
It's from Lily?
That one is.
Yeah. You got a note from Lily and a note from Mom. Can you show the camera what it is? Australian kangaroo, silver round. That's the Australian equivalent to the silver eagle, or the British Britannia, or German Germania. That's Australia's version. Happy birthday, bud.
Thank you.
We love you. All right, just dug a bullet, and then I got this. It doesn't look like much, but it's a little claw hammer. Who knows how old that is? Might be a good piece to do some electrolysis on or something, or soak in some vinegar. Pretty cool. Little claw hammer. Boy, it's tiny too. Wonder how old that is. That's cool.
All right, guys, we just wanted to say thanks for watching. We appreciate all that love and support. We did forget to do a wrap up at the end of that episode, but that is because myself, Mason, Troy, and Doug, we didn't dig very much stuff that day, and that's just the way it goes, you know, between the frozen ground, the snow, and sometimes you just don't find much stuff. That's the truth and reality of metal detecting. But Badger had himself a day with 2 items. Well, one of them potentially could be from the 1600s, but at bare minimum 2 items from at least the 1700s. A fully intact shoe buckle and that Latin spoon. Just some amazing pieces of history that came out of the ground. And oh, I almost forgot, Mason dug himself a birthday silver round. So again, just wanted to say thanks for watching. We're gonna get to some channel member shout outs. We got a new channel member this week, Wicked Digger, our friend Chris out of Massachusetts. He has a great channel, and actually another channel member shout out, Silver Assassin Metal Detecting, our friend Brian. Chris and Brian actually both have a live streaming premieres every Saturday called Silver City Saturdays. So you guys make sure you tune in on Saturday mornings if you're not out digging yourself, and check those guys out. They air with also Josh from 508 Magnets. And one more channel member shout out is Colleen, the Lucky Duck Digger. So we've got Wicked Digger, Silver Assassin, and Lucky Duck Digger, 3 awesome metal detecting channels. Make sure you guys go check them out, and we will see you at the next adventure.